biggest problem with ballistic glass is the amount of light that comes back into the cabin and distracts the driver.
The glass is very, very thick and has numerous laminated layers, and as a result of that, there's often scattering of the light that results in a lot of interior flashback or glare that can have a negative effect both on the driver or operator of the vehicle, but also on the motoring public because the warning light is not very effective.
One solution is just to drop your housing. You drop your housing, you also restrict the driver's field of view. So this is kind of the trade-offs involved.
Most of them are still a metal sheet type pan that's folded up with sharp edges, so there are some problems there if you're in a really bad collision.
Think of my arms holding this, sheet metal shrouded light for multiple years. Well, do your arms ever get tired? Same way with these steel brackets. Over time and vibration and other factors, if that were to relax down, it would create a gap and you'd lose the seal against the glass of the windshield and you get leakage.
The Horizon Lightbar solves the problem in several ways. Improved optics, improved design of where the optics are placed inside the assembly, and improved fitment to the windshield.
We're using this optical silicone to wet out to the glass. So we picked up a new efficiency, a new coupling mechanism, and this is part of all the engineering that went into solving the problem of how do we get the light through this new complex glass structure.
The fact that it's tilted to mate up right to the windshield gives us an increased vertical distance from the dashboard to the housing to provide that field of view.
Having a more effective interior light bar that not only sends more light out, but prevents the light from coming back in and distracting the operator will be able to focus more on the safety of themselves as well as the people around them. And motorists will have a better opportunity to react to the emergency vehicle because they'll be able to see it coming from a further distance away. If we can increase where someone notices by 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 seconds, that provides so much more space, and space is what's necessary to avoid a collision.
Horizon is the first entry into this area with the ballistic glass. Benefits really are driver safety to start with. Other visual improvement outside the vehicle, I think, is another secondary piece to it.
Probably the biggest benefit that officers are going to see with Horizon Lightbar is a vastly improved scene lighting function. Getting to the scene is important, but once you're on scene, the number one thing that police officers need is the ability to see what's going on.
Horizon also has dedicated takedown lights. The officer can use this to illuminate the occupants of the car from behind and also prevent occupants of the car seeing them as they approach.
I believe that Horizon will allow vehicles to not only fill the discrete roles, the special operations roles, but actually really offer the type of interior light bar that will allow that vehicle to perform the traditional patrol and response roles, to be in pursuits, and provide that level of safety necessary for those high-stress, high-speed situations.